Time to wake up. His breakfast. Oatmeal, 2 egg whites and 2 whole eggs, a kiwi, and a cup of milk. As suggested by the title, this is a day in my life. My name is Stephanie Buttermore and I am a PhD graduate research assistant. I have a bachelor's degree in micro and molecular biology, and I have 2 master's degrees. One being in biomedical sciences and one being in pathology and cell biology, which is where I decided to continue my doctoral research. My research focuses on ovarian cancer. And if you're not familiar, ovarian cancer is simply cancer of the ovaries, and it is actually the most lethal gynecological disease in women, with only a 45% 5-year survival, which is incredibly lethal. And it is lethal for a number of reasons. One being that it is incredibly drug resistant. The symptoms are very unclear, so women don't know that they have disease. There's actually very little understanding of the disease. There's also no reliable early detection screening markers. If you were to detect it early, there is actually a 90% chance of survival. Unfortunately, most women don't discover that they have ovarian cancer until it's too late and disease has spread, which is where I come in. And the focus of my work is on discovering and identifying the mechanisms of disease progression, and also identifying early detection screening markers that can be used to detect disease in its early stages. The earlier you discover ovarian cancer, the higher the survival. I am finishing up my 3rd year this year, and I should be defending my dissertation this summer. So if you were ever wondering what a day in the life of a scientist, or rather a very fit scientist, looks like, well, here it is.
Oh, really?
Good.
It's your tripod, is it?
Yes. I hear it now. A long day. I have a long experiment to be running. I'm running a Western blot, so this is usually like an 8-hour experiment. This is the mess that I left. That's me looking professional. My poster that I won cancer biology portion of research day. Live cells. So right now I'm just checking to see how my cells are doing. I usually do cell culture every single day, which is just maintaining my cells and keeping them alive.
Done for the day?
During vacation, while everyone else is on vacation, I'm working and I'm trying to graduate. But I just finished the day, but at least the sun is still out. So I'm at the Asian market right now. I'm getting all things Asian. Chicken pudding. Thank you so much. So I just got home and I'm gonna eat a quick pre-workout snack. Oh, and I also just got this vinyl player. I'm playing Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City. So before I train, I usually just have something really light, and I'm just gonna do a protein shake, and I actually eat dry oatmeal before I train almost every day as my source of carb. I know that that's kind of weird, but it's just something that I like to do. I've been doing it since I've been competing, so it's really quick and it's really easy, and it's probably very gross to everybody who's watching. So I'm squatting today, wearing my Converse, and I'm wearing a top that the color Jeff likes. Blue Lululemon tank top and black leggings. So yeah, ready for the gym?
I am, can't wait.
Yes, legs. Not only acting as my boyfriend, but Jeff is also my powerlifting coach. And with hopes of doing a meet in the summer, he's programmed my lifts with an undulating rep and set scheme. And if you're unaware, a powerlifting competition is composed of the big three: squat, bench, and deadlift. And since this was my squat day, my exercises started with that main movement, squats, and is followed with accessory movements that will supplement this lift. I usually start with a few minutes of walking, loosening up, and pre-glute activation, and I'll do this with a resistance band doing body weight squats to get the glutes firing and engaged. And this is something I know that people struggle with when they're doing squats. If you watched Jeff's Most Scientific Way to Build Glutes video starring yours truly, you would have seen that I take a wider stance with my toes pointed out. My first set is a warm-up set, which I did with 135 pounds for 6 reps, and then I'll do about 3 working sets of 6 reps with an RPE of 8. And on this day was 185 pounds, but that definitely varies depending on how I feel. After that, I moved on to single leg Romanian deadlifts with a fairly heavy weight of about 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each leg. I started with a 50-pound dumbbell and worked my way up to 55 pounds and then 60 pounds. I find that there are definitely pros and cons to this movement. A con being that you can only lift the amount of weight your grip will allow. However, a pro is that it does help your grip strength, which can be extremely helpful for any variation of deadlift that you do. I will keep a slight bend in my knee while feeling a good stretch in my hamstring and really concentrate on using my hamstrings to thrust my hip forward. This helps me make sure I'm isolating the muscle without depending too much on my lower back. Next, I did walking lunges with a longer stride to focus more on glute activation as opposed to it being a quad dominant movement. And I usually do about 3 sets of 30 strides, starting with about 45 pounds on my back with a pre-weighted barbell, and then I'll work up in weight with each consecutive set. After that, I did a abduction with about 3 heavy sets of 10 to 12, and doing the last set, which is my 4th set, and I'll take that to momentary muscular failure, sometimes incorporating a drop set for maximum motor unit recruitment. And to finish off this workout, I did a 45-degree back extension. This is an awesome way to strengthen your lower back and definitely hit the glutes. Make sure to round your lower back, point out your toes, and of course use your brain hole to make sure you're making that mind muscle connection to engage the booty. And with that, I was done.
It'll be beneficial to you, I promise.
I appreciate that.
Because I'm looking at the viewfinder. I bet people hate that. I just got back from the gym, and right now I'm gonna make a post-workout meal. I'm actually gonna cook chicken penang. It's a traditional Thai dish, and I make it for Jeff and I.
I'ma start it from the bottom. I'll show you how to flip a dollar.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope that you liked it, found it informative or enjoyable at the very least. I'm going to be keeping the videos very subject or topic oriented, so if there's anything that you'd like to hear about or learn more about, please leave it in the comments below. But until the next video, bye. What did you think of my chicken penang? Be honest.
Oh, it was extremely good. I give it a 9.3 on my channel.